Hello, my crafty friends. Today I want to show you my swap that's outgoing to Beck from Becs Crafting World 2. And her swap is called Happy 4th of July, and it's red, white, and sparkle swap. And it's supposed to have a mini banner, like a beaded element, and then 3 crafter's choice, like whatever you want to make. And then 2 like crafty store-bought kind of things, and then the packaging is supposed to be creative. So I'm gonna do a rundown of what I've created for my swap partner, which I don't know who it is yet. I'll just show you what I've done. Okay, so first I found these candies. Actually, my husband found them. And he's like, hey, these would be great for your swap. And I'm like, yeah. He's got a great eye for it. There's coconut, blueberry, and very cherry and in this candy. And I wish I would have bought one for myself. That was really dumb. But anyways, that was just a treat. There's a couple little extra things here for the person. Like this, for example. This is just something extra. I had these star like plastic bottles, and I decided to put this ribbon on, and then I did this little bead that has red, white, and blue. And then for my beaded element, I did a keychain. If I can get this off of there. Okay. So it's a heart, and then right at the top it says USA, a star, and then like red, and then it also has this little American flag, and then red, and then white, and then blue. So that'll be that part. And then excuse me, my crafty things that I purchased. I found this ribbon, and I thought, ooh, that's perfect. So I got that ribbon, and then I just decided to do some stickers for the person. So I got these stickers, these, and these fun ones. And then next, excuse me, I have this fun fan. Look at this thing. Like, isn't that fun? I didn't want to open it because I don't want to crinkle it or anything. So I got a fan. That's just like an extra little thing. And then this also is like a little extra thing. So first of all, look at this. I hope these don't stink. it says America, y'all. So I thought that was funny. So I'm gonna include that. And then in this little basket here, I've decided to gift my swap partner a couple little things. Some hair ties, a vitamin E, like it goes underneath your eye, and retinol, and then a lip mask, and then this looks so neat, strawberry body scrub. Am I in camera? I don't even know. And then in here there's also a couple things of nail polish. I don't know if the person will paint their nails, but there's some nail polish, and I'm putting it in this cute little container. So that's all of that goes in there. If I can get that back in there. Okay, let me just hurry up and clear my desk real quick. Okay, so here is, now I know that this is supposed to be a mini banner, but it all was determined on the size of the flag. So this is a like a little pouch basically for this banner. So the banner looks like this without all this stuff here. So you turn it over, and I need to find like a piece of Velcro for this, but it says, this is my country, and then you open it up, and then you can pull out the banner. And there are 5 of them that look just like this. And the reason why I made this little container for it to go in, I just did not want the points on the banner to get messed up. So hopefully this will help control that, you know, because boy, I tell you, things get thrown around in the mail, and the packages that I've been receiving lately, they are completely demolished, you know, so to speak. But anyways, that's my banner. And then look at this fun card that I made to go with this. It looks just like the banner. I got to write on the inside yet, but that's going to be in there. And then I made a shaker. It says 4th of July. Admit one. And then this is what I've been working on. So do you remember I was doing this little thing with like fringe? I cut all this fringe with those funny looking scissors. So wait until you see what I've made. So let me move this. And this is going to be in like for my you know, creative packaging. I can't reach it here. Okay. This is so crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, ready? Here we go. Kapow! Fireworks. So let me see. I'm going to pick the camera up so you can see it. Okay. There's 3 of them. I put these sticks on them, you know, like to fire. And now I wish I wouldn't have, but that's okay, because I want it to stand, but I can't get it. Then I made these like little fuses for each thing. I don't know if you can see it. So there's 3. And then I tied a bow around them. And then I also tied string around each one. And then, okay, wait, let me get this set down here. Each one of these, the lid comes off. The top of it will come off. See how that goes? So that's how that looks on the inside. And I want to tell you, please don't hate on this, because this was hard. This is probably one of the most difficult things that I'm like, why am I thinking about doing this? Anyways, so I pulled this out like this. My ribbons or my bows are not sticking to it. I think I might just pour them out actually. Anyways, there's different bows in here. And see how that did not stick? I put this on the, like, what do you call this? Laminator sheet. And I put this on here thinking that it would stay. Oops, sorry, I'm out of view. But it's not staying, so I might just put them in there. So that's the very first one. The next one has these stars on it. You take the lid off. And that one looks like this. Red, white, and blue. And fringe. But this is, I'm sorry, this is the fringe that I cut on camera, the red one here. So there's that one. And then that one, you empty out. And I put in all these rosettes. So there's a red one. And then like an off-white. And then white. And then red, white, and blue, plaid. Blue stars and a white with a blue front. There's some hot glue. And then the next thing is this very last one back here. You take that off. And then hopefully they'll stay on here. I really hope they did. These are all flowers. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. See how this is coming off? I don't know about this. I really messed around with this for a long, long time. And I'm like, ugh, I don't know if I should keep them on this. Because I have I'll show you what I'm using. These removable glue dots. And I've put them on the back of these things. But I think it might because it's the curvature being like that. It's popping them off. See how that's like down further? So I don't know. I don't know what to do about that, but anyways, that's all gonna go in there. Just like that. And then the rosettes will go in that, and then the bows. Let's see if I can't get out the rest of those bows. I can't reach it. Tip it out. There, I just couldn't see it. Whoop. So they look like this. Okay, and then that is for my swap partner. And I'm worried about that going through the mail, to tell you the truth, because, you know, you're not supposed to put like fireworks through the mail, obviously. And I don't want them to think it's real, you know, but it might get opened. I can't guarantee that it's not going to get opened by the post office. So for Beck, just as like a hostess gift, I got her some stickers. I thought these were really pretty. These are from Dollar Tree. And then these are really pretty. They're also from Dollar Tree. And then these, and then those. And I know they're not, you know, red, white, and blue, but I thought, you know, she's probably getting a lot of those kind of things. So I better try to give her something different. And then the next thing here, I made this little crate. And now that I did that packaging on those fireworks, I'm like, maybe I should switch it up. I don't know. I'm just not crazy about it. Ooh, let me take it out of the plastic. And then this is what I made her. God bless the USA. And maybe I should do this like that. I don't know. But I made her some bows as well. And flowers. Whoop. Red. White. Blue. And some bows. These little things that they're on, those are laminating sheets that I have put like glitter or small sequins in it. This is like hollow glitter. So that part is for her. And then I got her some of those too, some of those jelly beans. And then this, let me tell you, this was crazy, crazy. Every time that I thought I was going to tie this, I would drop it. It was insane. I'm like, I don't know how people can do these kind of beads and just have the patience for it. But I did red and then white that says USA on it, and then a blue. And then for this thing, I had a piece of packaging that had something on it like this, and I just traced it, and then I cut this out. So I think I might stamp on this and tell her like, hey, I made this. So if the knots aren't tight enough, or if it's, you know, too loose or whatever, you can take some off, you know. But anyways, these, I think they're called heishi, I don't know. Whatever these things are, I like them, but it took forever. It really did. And then I made her this card, Liberty and Justice for All. And this banner right here was in the paper pack, and that's what inspired me to do my banner the way I did. So let's see, where's what I do with that card. Not sure what I did with that card. Anyways, oh yeah, it's right here. So that's what my banner looks like, and that's what inspired me to do that. So let me see if there's anything else on my desk that I have to put in there. Oh yeah, I also made her some sequin mix also. But this time I put the bow down here, and then I added this up here on here, USA, and then a red, white, and blue bead. And that'll be that. I might have to take the sticks off of those quote rocket things. I don't know, because I don't know if it's going to fit in a box. And I might have to figure out a different way to put the bows in there. I don't know. So, alrighty, and here's my nails, red, white, and blue. All right, well, thank you so much, you guys, for stopping by. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and leave a comment, hit like, and by the way, I like to talk to everyone, so I'll try to get back to everybody. Thank you once again, and I hope you all have a great and blessed day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.